What's up, everybody? How's it going? So I got a question today asking, do you think slams should be legal? So if someone puts you in a submission and you have them up in the air, should you be able to drop them? Or if you have a double leg, you pick, you walk around, jump up, boom, power bombs, all that good stuff. Do you think it should be legal? And my thing about this is when people do competition, so we'll talk about the competition aspect off the start. You're doing a competition. For the most part, you're not getting paid for this competition, especially if you're white belt, blue belt, in that range. You're not getting paid to do this stuff. So the likelihood of you getting injured by some dude who doesn't know what he's doing, he's just strong, just picking you up and slamming you, it makes it so you're more than likely going to get injured bad. And as an instructor, I always teach my students to hook underneath the legs or ways to prevent getting picked up in the air and getting slammed in the first place. And as a white belt, that's what all the newer people do. They come off the street, they see MMA, and they're like, all right, if somebody has an arm, I'm going to pick you up, slam you as hard as I can. And you can really hurt somebody. You know, you can break their neck, break their spine, put them out, knock them unconscious, give them concussions, all kinds of stuff. And you're not getting paid to do this sport. It's all about honor. It's all about going out there and having fun. And people are like, oh, jiu-jitsu is not realistic because you can't pick somebody up and slam them. You'd be able to do that in the street. That's true, but this isn't the streets. This is doing a sport for fun. Now, if it was the streets, you know, I would have a different approach to stuff. Like in my match versus a 300-pound dude, they're like, if you would have did that, he would have just picked you up and slammed you. That's all good, but I would have had a different game plan. I wouldn't have even put myself in the position where he could have slammed me. I would have kept moving around and wore him down a lot more. But it's sport. It's like pulling guard, all right? I know 100% that I'm not going to pull guard in a fight because I'm going to get punted right in my face. Somebody's going to come up, kick me, and then they're going to stomp me. So I know that, but this is a sport. It's a competition, and we're not getting paid to do this stuff. Now, do I think that slamming should be legal? When it comes to purple belts and above, it should be legal. I think you should be able to pick people up. You should be able to powerbomb them if you can, because that's your fault. If you've been training jiu-jitsu more than 5 years and you don't know how to stop someone from picking you up in the air and slamming you, that's on you. If I feel like somebody's picking me up in the air, I'm either one, going to hook underneath the leg, hook the arm so they can't pick me up, attach myself to their body, or two, if they're super strong and I feel I'm getting ready to do a big lift and I didn't prepare for it, I just let go of it. It's not worth getting slammed on top of my head. So do I think slams should be legal? When it comes to purple belt and above, I think that they should be legal because at that point, you know the sport and you know how to prevent some of that stuff. But at the white and blue belt level, some people still don't know. They don't know how to do it. And it's not because their instructor hasn't taught them. It's because when you're in the heat of the battle, of the competition, you know, you forget some stuff. And it's like, well, if you went to the street and they did that, yeah, that's fine. That person's still not proficient at jiu-jitsu. If you get somebody who's proficient at jiu-jitsu, at least, you know, 3 years in, they're going to know how to defend some of that stuff. A brand new white belt, of course they're not going to know anything. It's like somebody who just first starts off boxing. Their combinations are going to be sloppy, and you could argue that, you know, if you did that in the streets, you get knocked out. Yeah, that's because they just started the sport. They just started learning something. You have to really become proficient at something, and then it's all going to start to come together. So my take on it, you should be able to slam at purple belt. And also, jiu-jitsu is very real, and if you go against a jiu-jitsu person on the street, I think they will kick your ass if you don't know what you're doing. So, peace out. Let me know what y'all think about this, and I'll see y'all next time.